To understand decompression sickness, you need to understand the relationship between pressure, gas, and time. There are recreational divers and there are technical divers. Then there's commercial divers and saturation divers. To keep things simple, let's take a look first at recreational diving, and later in this video we'll get into saturation diving. The simplest explanation is that decompression sickness is caused by nitrogen. When you go scuba diving and you breathe compressed air, your body absorbs nitrogen. When you go back up to the surface, your body releases that nitrogen, and it's possible for those nitrogen microbubbles to group together and form a larger bubble that gets stuck in your body tissue. That's decompression sickness, or the bends. When you go scuba diving, you have to breathe underwater, and so you take a cylinder that's full of compressed air. Now, compressed air is safe to breathe. It's just like normal air that you breathe every day, except it's compressed into a smaller space. So instead of taking a single breath at the surface and holding that one breath like you would when you go snorkeling, you take a cylinder that's full of compressed air to last your entire dive. If you stand on the beach and you take a breath of air, that air is filled with 21% oxygen and 79% nitrogen, give or take. The oxygen gets used up or burned and then breathed out in the form of carbon dioxide. Nitrogen will be absorbed by your body and stored in your body tissue. Once your body's absorbed as much nitrogen as it can hold, you'll breathe out the excess nitrogen. Now, let's just concentrate on the nitrogen that your body absorbs while you descend. You see, the opposite is also true. When you ascend to the surface, your body will start to release that extra nitrogen that you absorbed on the way down. And that is where decompression sickness can come from. Nitrogen that your body's absorbed while you descend will start to be released as you ascend back to the surface. And that means it needs to come out of your body tissue. When you ascend slowly, the nitrogen comes out slowly and mixes with the oxygen in the air that you breathe, and you breathe it out the same as breathing it in. If you come up too quickly, the possibility exists for those nitrogen microbubbles to group together and form a larger bubble before they can attach to the oxygen and be released in your breathing. If that happens and a bubble of nitrogen gets stuck in your body tissue, that's decompression sickness.